Okay, we won the dice roll. We're against Hanra Hand H. Okay. We've got no Bogle here. We do have Cartouche and one Umbra. I don't love it. Alright, yeah, this looks better. So against Control, keeping Core would be better. Against Discard or Liliana, keeping the Slippery Bogles better. Opponent has begun with 7. So I think we bottom the Bogle. Done. I like the idea of free wins with Core Spirit Dancer. If we're versing like a Tron variant or something, it's our best way to race those kinds of deck. Ad Nauseam. Okay, it is Ad Nauseam, so we will need this Core Spirit Dancer to do some stuff. I think the deck's pretty favoured against us. Please bottom both. What is our opponent doing? Alright, one went on top, one went on bottom. So I'm just jamming this Core Spirit Dancer here. Doesn't really matter that I'm taking damage there because they're going to kill me with Faust's Oracle anyway. So we'll attack for 1. And then in this next turn, we'll probably lead off on... Cartouche adds more damage. We probably should lead off on Cartouche. Won't add more damage this turn, but next turn it will add more. Rancor's pretty good. Alright, let's lead off on Rancor. Alright, cool. Alright, and if we add all that glitters now, it'll give 2, 4. If we add both of these, it'll give 6. So we'll lead with Cartouche first. Alright, so next turn we'll kill them. It could also be smart putting all that glitters on the Slippery Bogle. That is if they Phyrexian Unlife this turn. We can start chipping the Infect. Alright, so no Phyrexian Unlife. Let's just start pumping up these non-first striking creatures. I think I still want to pump up my non-first striking creatures. Alright. So... attack for a lot. They'll go to 1. And next turn they have access to Lotus Bloom. So if they have either Angel's Grace, Ad Nauseam, yeah, there's the Angel's Grace, and Ad Nauseam. They'll draw their whole deck, and that's fine. We'll lose. We just want to see what is in their deck. Wait, they can undo that mana thing? Right. Weird. Maybe he misclicked. Alright, so now he's drawing his whole deck. Spoils, Phyrexian Unlife, Simian Spirit Guide. So there's the Thassa's Oracle. Second Thassa's Oracle, a Pact of Negation. That's fine. So we lose. Oh wait, I didn't see Manamorphose in his graveyard. Oh, he can just Lightning Storm us anyway. So 1, 2, 3 Thassa's Oracles. Okay. How about Phyrexian Unlife? They've got 1 there. 1 Phyrexian Unlife. Doesn't seem like many. 1 Pact of Negation. Okay. So. Force of Figure can hit their Pentad Prisms. Their Lotus Blooms. And then... what's the wording on Ad Nauseam? Let me just look it up. Fill the top card of your library, put that into your hand, you lose life equal to its converted mana cost. Okay, so it never goes into graveyard or exile, so that doesn't work. It just goes straight into their hand. Other than that, maybe these Mana Tithes can do something. So they might bring in some board sweepers or something, so we want to keep our Umbra count high. Cartouche doesn't seem that important, and neither does Spirit Mantle. It could be right to have some creature to kill their Thassa's Oracle, but I think that's only if they don't have Leyline of Sanctity, so... okay, we'll run this. Yep, this hand's good enough. Could definitely see a worse 6. At least it has 1 payoff card in it. So turn 2 we attack for 4. And turn 3 we can attack for 7. That's 11 damage. Hopefully we draw something to add just that little bit of extra damage afterwards. Alright, so might as well lead on Temple Garden. Alright, Temple of Deceit, he gets a scry. Puts it on the bottom. Alright, that's good for us. I just misclicked and hit Forest, and I had my finger on the plains. That's sad. I don't think it's gonna matter, but it's still sad. I can't understand why they make that little window so small. You always have to drag it out to enlarge the cards, and like, it just seems so dumb to me. Because who can click on a land that size? Like, shouldn't it just be bigger like that as a default? I don't really care about what's going on the board. I care about, you know, just being time efficient. Alright, so this puts them to 6. And now we have to dodge their not losing the game effects, like Angel's Grace and Phyrexian Unlife. If we draw a Force of Vigor, we can just straight kill a Phyrexian Unlife and the Pentad Prism. Alright, so there's the Phyrexian Unlife. We have to hope they don't have it. Alright. Alright, that's not horrible. Oh, so they cast Angel's Grace just then. That's probably pretty smart by them. Second Phyrexian Unlife. Weird. We'll let it resolve. Maybe I should bluff a Force of Vigor there, see if they change what they're doing. Alright, so they're on -9. There's no reason to play Sentinel's Eyes. So they pretty much have to go off this turn. I do like Stony Silence or Collector Oof effects against this deck, because it shuts off like 8 of their mana sources, which is pretty decent. I don't want to think I want to change anything. Like Hushbringer could stop the ETB from the Thassa's Oracle, but seems a little niche. This seems good enough to me, particularly on the draw. Just make sure we keep one of these Spider Umbras in hand where we can to cast the Force of Vigor. It's my water bottle. So he's gone to 6 and we're keeping a 7. So, information we got from the second game was they were running a second copy of Phyrexian Unlife either in hand or in their sideboard. I assume it's in the first game he just had 2 or 3 in hand. Thoughtseize, okay. They can do that. I guess he just takes the Bogle here and hope we don't get there. He now knows what we're up to as well. Dirty Thoughtseize. I don't know, it depends how close he is to his combo. If he's not very close to the combo, he probably just wants to take core. Interesting. Okay, he took Force of Vigor. There's a Lotus Bloom in exile. Alright, we didn't see land yet, but we can. That's also reduced his life by 3, which could make a turn 3 by Core Spirit Dancer kill a little bit easier. Put 1 card on top of his library with his Temple Scry. Alright, so we don't get any help there from the top of our deck. And we pretty much need to hit land this next turn or we're doomed. So Phyrexian Unlife being hardcast? No, Pentad Prism, okay. There's a land, so we can drop Aura. That'll add 4 plus 2. Yeah, add 4. So it'll be 6 damage, which isn't really that relevant. I much prefer going for the Core Spirit Dancer line. We can also have a first striking and a non-first striking creature here too, if we set this up right. I probably should have thought about that last turn and played the Spider Umbra on Slippery Boggle instead. Okay, Angel's Grace, so he's going for it. Oh, he's going for it from spoils, so that's not guaranteed here. Although, wait, no, it kind of is. So he's going... Reveals ad nauseam, and he has 3, 4, 5. So as long as he can cast it, he can kill us. Alright, so didn't quite get there. It's not a great matchup for us. If we hit the turn 2 core and attacked for a lot, it would have been good. Why aren't we... Okay, there's their revealed cards. I just want to see what cards they're bringing in against us. So they drew their whole deck. I can see one copy of Thoughtseize, which is in their graveyard. Hot dang, that's a bit sad. Anything else they brought in? Not really. How many copies of Phyrexian Unlife? There's one there. So it's revealed 51 cards. It has 39 in hand. So 2 copies of Phyrexian Unlife in his deck. Okay. That was game 4, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave me a like. If not, leave me a dislike. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe for more content like this.